Hey guys. So let's get comfortable. Waiting for more Leos to join in with me before I get into specs of things, and we'll get into your reading. So let's take like a minute or so for people to come with me. Hi, Leo. So, hi you guys, welcome back. If you're new, I'm Asiyah Moon, and I'll be your reader. And if you're old subby, well, welcome back, baby loves. So, this is gonna be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're dealing with a Leo, you may be on the receiving end. This will be for September, but to be quite honest with you, I don't feel like any of my readings should ever have a time date on them. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. If you want something more personalized for you, then you always email me for a personal reading down below. My readings are lit. What are you waiting on? Also, my tarot classes will still be available. And everything you'll need from me will be down below. So, if you guys want to donate to my channel, that is always down below. Yeah. So, I don't know. With Leo's energy, it's kind of like, well, where do I go from here? Because you guys were obviously the highlight of last month's reading in a sense of just energy-wise. With eclipse energies and things of that nature, it's kind of like you guys have been feeling it. I mean, everybody has been feeling it, but it's kind of like everything has been cleared out now. Everything that needs to be brought to the surface has been brought to the surface. Everything that I needed to see, I saw. And I was also feeling the same energies. I'm like, yo, my 26th birthday is towards the end of the month. Where do I go from here now? I've kind of saw a lot of things that I need to see. I know everything that's going on right now. Where do I go? What do I do? Where do I begin? You know. Where do I go? What do I do? Is something supposed to happen? You know when something comes to a climax and you're like, okay, well, the climax is over. It's like, well, what do I do now? Yeah. So let's see what you guys got going on. So, Leo. I feel like all the fire signs have been feeling it more than anybody, but... Oh, thank you, my love. Between water and fire, you guys have been feeling it. I'm not saying that air and earth haven't either, but when it comes to really putting you guys in a position of where you're supposed to be. Okay, Seven of Swords energy. Remember I said when everything is out on the surface, where do we go from here now? That's there. They're trying to teach you guys where you should be putting your energy. How it should be used. Where it should be used. Ooh. Oh my gosh, this person won't let up. I'm sorry. And for some of you guys have a very deceptive energy. Some of you guys may have a karmic soulmate or soulmate or even a life partner. Some of you guys may have someone around you that just is relentless. If you guys are dealing with Sagittarius, or if you guys are dealing with a Libra or Scorpio or any other fucking sign, or Gemini, well, Gemini video isn't up yet, but I'm feeling those signs. Don't quote me on the sign, but it's this King of Swords that you guys have been seeing a lot lately in my readings. Because this person may have well, for me, they've recently come back in my life, well, attempting to, and they just won't. Whenever I think that this situation has come to a head or it's over, it's kind of like, bruh, what are you still doing here? I mean, we're kind of condoning it low-key, but like still, like, why won't you quit? Leave me alone. Go away. Disappear. Bruh. What could you just stop? Stop tempting me? Stop. Leave me alone. I actually want to be left alone. I see you for what you are. Go away. For whatever reason, this energy does not, and I feel like a lot of my Leos, you guys aren't stressed out. It's just more so you're trying to wrap your brain around this person. Like, why won't they quit? Why are they still here? I saw everything that I needed to see. Like, why is this still around me? Where do I go from here? I thought I did what I needed to do. What the fuck? So, your cards are ready. What the And it seems like this, the fucked up part about it is, I'm not gonna lie, when my divine masculine and feminine videos, my masculine seems to come up all the way through my spreads. But like, whenever I'm doing monthlies, because my masculine, I guess, disconnected right now, or whatever, he doesn't want to show his face right now, my soulmate, or my soulmate is like popping up in my readings all the time now. Anyway, I'll show you guys the cards. So we have the Seven of Swords, 10 of Cups, the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords. This is so funny because this Wheel of Fortune is actually sitting in the same position it did in Sag's video. So if you guys are dealing with Sag, also look at that video. Or if you have that as a placement, look at that video. The Wheel of Fortune. The Five of Swords in reverse. I like the way that is. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Swords. And the Eight of Wands. Overall energy is the Four of Cups. So, Four of Cups being the overall energy. Right. When the Four of Cups is overall energy, it's just kind of like, in this deck, it's kind of like there's something that we want, but like they won't put the glass down, they won't put the cup down. Like, we want this thing, but like are we supposed to have it right now? And for some of you guys, this cup could be something when it comes to your career. It could be something that you want in life, or this could be an actual person that you really want, but it's like, it's almost giving me the vibe that it's like maybe it's not ready. Because I'm noticing that these three cups are still down here. It's kind of like, well, they're not spilled. It's not like the Five of Cups energy where it's the three cups are spilled. It also could be that the similarity, it could be with the Three of Cups still sitting there, because you know in the Five of Cups, the two cups are still sitting behind the person. You know what I'm saying? With this, only one cup is here, because it could be signifying that if you're still waiting on a life partner or a twin flame, only one person may be still ready yet for union. So that's probably why you can't reach for the cup, because it's not time yet. It's not ready. There's only one cup there. Cool. Also, we are bored with what's going on right now. We're tired of the same old, same old. And for some of you guys, the same old may be this King of Swords. This could be female, male, whoever. This is not an actual air sign. This is someone who just seems to want to control your life. To seem like they're trying to like fit a space in your life that no longer has a seat for them. They make a seat. Like, it's like one of those people, like, when you go out to eat somewhere and, like, or you're sitting at a table and they go borrow a chair from the other table and come sit at your table. Excuse me, sir. This spot was not reserved for you. What are you doing here? Somebody already sat in your seat, or we don't want you in the seat anymore. What are you still doing here? You showed me who you were. I don't want it. Seven of Swords being the first card out could be that this person showed you exactly who you are. Seven of Swords could also be that this person trying to sneak their way back into your life. They're trying to creep their way back into your life. Like, this deck, I'm not gonna lie, the depictions are a little bit different. Like, also, this person's actually carrying 5 swords. And there's 2 swords sitting here like he's going to steal the 2 swords. The 2 swords could be a decision needing to be made. Almost like this person's going to snatch away your decision. Like, they're going to take away your decision for you. Like, you made your decision with the 2 swords, and now this person is coming in to take your decision from you. Like, undermine it. Like, I thought I said I was done with you. What are you doing here? It's like they're undermining your decision. Well, yeah, you said I don't want to talk to you anymore, but I'm gonna try to change your mind anyway. You don't mean that. It's almost like your words don't stick with them. 7 of Swords. Clarify that. They're relentless. It's almost agitating. And this King of Swords doesn't have to be an actual lover. It could also be just someone in your life that they only respect their own thoughts than yours. They're not realizing that they cause so much mental confusion for you. Because you don't understand the way they think, how they do things. And because you also can't get your way of thinking across this person, is very agitating. Now, the 7 of Swords, clarifying that with the star, is that we do need to heal. We are healing. Most of us are actually healed, pretty much almost healed up, but then this person who caused some of the hurt is still trying to hold on to us, or some of us are actually holding on to this person out of fear. The 7 of Swords could also be a fear-based card. Going back to where we once came from out of fear. Like going back to steal some shit. You know. Clarify the star for me, please. I just want to clarify the star. Alright. 9 of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Now, I'm getting the vibe that some of my Leos are actually going back to a soulmate or karmic soulmate, because I'm seeing this 9 of Wands, fear-based energy, 7 of Cups sitting at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys, your life partners or your twins, if some of you guys are dealing with that, have not shown up yet, or some of you guys are maybe afraid to go out on this world, this journey by yourselves to eventually one day meet that person. Some of you guys are going back to a soulmate, or contemplating or conflicted about going back to a soulmate, because this Knight of Pentacles is saying there's fear here, because it's this alignment of where you're really supposed to be and where you're really supposed to go. You're going back there out of fear. And for some of you guys, I could be completely wrong, and this person that you guys are going back to is your actual life partner or your twin. I could be wrong, but I'm feeling like there's some unhealthy returning back to, or that pull is there. If some of you guys are born on the cusp or have Virgo placements, watch. Oh, it's not Virgo's video, it's Libra's video, my bad. Libra. Or if you're dealing with a Libra, go watch Libra's video. I don't know why that's there. The Ten of Cups is saying that you guys need to realize you're a lot happier without this person. You're a lot happier when they're not around. You're more at peace when they're not around. But that twin or that life partner or just being out on your own scares you. Hey, love. Yep. The Empress, the Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Swords again. I'm getting the vibe here that some of you guys are afraid that your divine other may be happy with someone who's a replica of you. So it could be why you guys are maybe running back to a soulmate, or contemplating it, or maybe meeting a new soulmate similar to that, and you guys maybe cling to that. But I'm getting the vibe here, fear-based energy. Now, if this is not your energy, some of you guys, if you're dealing with a life partner or twin flame or soulmate, some of these people may be conflicted about you and someone else because they don't know who to choose. It's like it's a hard choice. So some of you guys, someone may be contemplating who they want to start a relationship with, who they want to be with, because that mirroring is there. Also, some of you guys may be having this conflicting energy now, that you're not sure if your twin is your twin anymore. You're not sure if your life partner is your life partner, your soulmate is your soulmate anymore. So much has happened during Leo season. It's kind of like, well, I told you guys to show people why you're Leos, right? Some of that didn't work out too great. That these eclipse energies did not let up. Clarify this King of Swords. I'm dying to clarify this King of Swords. What fell out? The Tower in reverse and the Two of Wands. Like I said, for some of you guys, you may be holding on to this person, or this person may be holding on to you in a sense that they're refusing to let this situation die. Because with the Two of Wands, there's a direction that you need to go into, and it's this one right here, the one that you've been ignoring. And the reason why this tower is here is because the direction you went in is not the direction you're supposed to go in, where you're supposed to build in. They're kind of crumbling down that foundation or that path for you to go in a different direction. For some of you guys, this person may be refusing to let that go, or some of you guys are. Ace of Swords. We saw the truth. The thing about when Spirit shows the truth about some things, we cannot unsee it now. It's not like we can go back to our daily normal lives and say, hey, I didn't just see that. Once they show you something, we cannot unsee it. They showed you the truth about this person. They've showed you the truth about your divine masculine and divine feminine. You know, it's kind of like, all right, now where do we go from here? But some Leos are backtracking. I'm not saying all. But I feel like we're being plagued with our past now. Because I'm feeling like we already saw everything for what it is. It's almost like we're being plagued with it. Like, it's kind of like, I thought I got rid of this and it's now in my face. You guys are, I feel like now for me, I'm now seeing that Virgo season is going to be a testy time. They're going to test you on a lot of things, especially because we just had an eclipse. Series of eclipses. Series of Mercury of retrogrades. They're testing you guys. They are testing you guys. How far have you come, and do we need to repeat the same cycle again? Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Okay. Two of Pentacles. Clarify this Two of Pentacles ring, please. And trust me, I'm feeling your guys' level of frustration. Like, I almost wanted to cry to you, like, yesterday or day before yesterday, because I feel like I'm being plagued with this person. Like I said, it's been 8.5 years. For the past 5 years, I cannot get rid of him to save my fucking life. And a part of it is my own fault, because I enabled that shit in some degree. But, like, I don't want to deal with you anymore. But it's like, and then my Sagittarius rising is tempted to go back there at times. It's just, my fear-based energy brought me back there. Now, some of us who have divine counterparts, right? That we are aware who our divine counterparts are. I'm going to mention this rather quickly. Some of us who have life partners or twin flames. The reason why we are being plagued by our past, because we're being tested. Also, some of you guys, your divine counterparts, are trying to balance out their stability. Some of them are trying to figure out what's the truth and what's not. Okay. They keep mentioning this person. Sorry. I feel like because they mirror you to some degree, I feel like they're bringing back this past situation because there's something about yourself that you need to see. Whether it's because you're confused about what it is you actually really want, or is it that some of you guys are questioning your union. Some of you guys don't know what you really want. Or is it because some of you guys just cut the situation off instead of just dealing with it? Speaking your truth, or really dishing out some truth, or really seeing the truth of why the situation is being brought back here in the first place. I feel like Spirit's kind of like reiterating a lesson, like, oh, you saw the truth? Well, we're going to test you a bit to see if you really saw it. We're just going to reiterate it. Like, we know this person's bad for you. Do you know why, though? And not just the surface value of why. But deep down, why is this situation bad? For your growth, for who you are, what you need to see. Maybe you're not seeing what you need to see, that you are a mere reflection of this person. That maybe the same thing your divine counterpart is doing, you may be doing to this person. And then, boom, it hit me. That I do the same thing my divine counterpart does. We cut situations off without actually dealing with it and speaking our truths. That I didn't actually put my foot down the way I needed to in this situation. I didn't speak my truths. And not the truths that are the real truth. Regardless of what this person is going to say, whether they're going to listen to you or not, but it needs to be said. Because I feel like once this really a real truths come out, they have no choice but to receive it. Whether they do something with this or not. But I feel like when we don't speak our truths, this person can feel that. This person is a complete discernment of what the truth and what the truth is not. what the truth is and what it's not. So we don't really speak what it is that we feel, what we're thinking, what's going on. It's like we're not speaking our truths. And they pick up on it. And so the universe decides to keep sending them back in this merry-go-fucking-round until we speak our truths. The real truths, not saying it in a diplomatic way for them to understand, not to leave shit out, no. Lay it out. Whether you need to write a fucking letter or not, lay it out. And I gotta take my own goddamn advice this time. I thought I laid out the truth. I guess I didn't say everything because I did hold some stuff back. Alright. Wheel of Fortune. Also, I feel like in a lot of my readings, this Wheel of Fortune is also saying, be prepared for when Jupiter goes back home. So, because Jupiter is going to be more expansive than all the other signs, it's home. I think Jupiter's most expansive in Cancer, but anyway, Jupiter's going back home. We need to work on stuff that we want Jupiter to expand on, so just keep that in mind. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify that. Are we gonna keep going through this merry-go-round of this? A lot of times I'm feeling like you guys have a hard time with the truth and speaking your truths. Also, if there's a third-party situation going on, karma will be served. Now, some of you guys, if this is your divine counterpart, because I know it's confusing for some people, because I know I'm dealing with a soulmate. My divine counterpart is somewhere off, wherever. Now, my divine counterpart may be dealing with this third-party situation or whatever the case may be. Some of you guys may be just karma's being served. If somebody wronged you, deceived you in any kind of way, they're saying karma is being served. The Five of Swords in reverse. Like I said, apply the messages where it fits. You know. Five of Swords in reverse. Ending conflict. Attempting to end conflict and be happy, but some people are just not trying to let us be. Alright, what fell out? Ace of Swords in reverse. We just don't got time for people who are just not speaking the truth. We don't have time for people who are just not living in the truth. Sun, exposing. We know what the truth is. Some of us who have not spoken our truths just need to. Others of you, you know what the truth is. You know how to move from here. Some of you guys just seem like you don't know, but some of you guys know already what you need to do and how you need to move. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse is just indicating that because I don't feel like it's Leo's energy. It could be. But I'm feeling like there's some level of codependency on somebody's end that is greatly affecting you. Whether this is a love situation or not. Judgment. This card has been coming out in the clarifier so much. We're being tested for what we learned. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse is saying that are we independent of, or are we still codependent? We're being tested on our codependency. And I feel like that's all that we're being tested on. We're being tested on a codependency. Whether we run to certain situations out of fear, whether codependency, whether it's a certain way of being, a certain way of thinking, a certain way of, we're being tested on. Clarify the judgment. I think in almost every last one of these spreads, come on, clarify the judgment. And I feel like the judgment has been sticking out more than all the other cards. And for some of you guys, the people that you're dealing with, they're being tested on their ego, or we're being tested to drop our ego or drop the old way of being. Like, have we surpassed that yet? Nine of Swords. Like, have we gone past that old way of thinking? Which is an ego-based energy. When I mean ego could just be the way that you guys think or behave that keeps you down. That keeps you from knowing. Alright. Clarify the Nine of Swords. What is the self-sabotaging energy? Whew, for some of you guys, it could be... for some of you guys who are dealing with life partners and twins, some of you guys, this self-sabotaging energy could be you guys constantly wanting the life partner and twin. And for others of you, this self-sabotaging energy may not even be yours. And some of you guys, if you're dealing with soulmates, life partners, twin flames, this may be their energy of self-sabotaging and overthinking and trying to figure out what to do because they no longer want the karmic or the soulmate that they're dealing with. But they don't know how to get out of it. They haven't devised a way to get out of the situation. So there's a lot of things going on with Leo. There's some Leos who are dealing with a soulmate who won't go away, and they have a whole life partner. I hate that it does that like 33 minutes in. Like, let me rock. For some of you guys, like I said, or you're trying to meet the twin life partner one day, but this other energy is holding you back. For others of you, all this stuff may be actually happening to the life partner or twin, where they have someone that won't leave them alone and they're holding them back and they can't even get to you. Or both of you guys can be going through this, because I feel like a lot of times you mirror your divine other, because I know my divine other is going through the same shit as me. That motherfucker acts just like me. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is a card of facts, action, but some people, to me, is things being up in the air. Eight of Swords. Feeling stuck. 8 on top of an 8. With the World card sitting at the bottom of the deck, it's kind of like things are up in the air. Because honestly, if the 8 of Wands was moving forward, why would the 8 of Swords be clarifying it? I feel like it's things are up in the air. You don't know what's to come next. You don't know how the situation is going to play out. You don't know what's really going on. You know what's going on, but you don't know what's going on, if that makes sense. 8 of Swords. Some of you guys may be waiting on communication from your divine other. Why are you doing that? 5 of Cups, yeah. Things are up in the air. High Priestess, 5 of Swords after. A lot of 5s in this reading. Things are up in the air. It's like you know how you want things to play out, but it's kind of like everybody else is not doing what I want them to do. Like, and I just realized there's a lot of fives in this reading, and then there's 5 people in this live right now, and there's 5 likes on this video right now. 5 may be a significant number to you, because I realized a lot of 5s kept trying to come out at the bottom of the deck as well. 5 may be a number that's very significant to you. Keep that in mind. There's a lot of changes going on. A lot of 1s and a lot of 5s. New beginnings and changes ahead. We had to kind of make these great changes. How can we get where we need to be? Right now, we can't be too attached to the outcome, because everything's up in the air. The most we can do is focus on what we need to do. Everything's in the air at this point. It's like we want this person to leave us alone or the situation to be done with, but it's still there. We want our divine counterpart to come towards us, but that's not seeming to happen right now, because they won't even talk to us. What do we do? Let's pull some Romance Angel Oracle cards. I know I have to do Pisces reading next, because I know they're going through it. I know they're going through it. This is Virgo season. They're going through it. They don't deal well in Virgo season. Alright. Clarify. Can I have some cards for Leo? For the most part, Leo, we just have, what fellow? Express your love. Okay, interesting. It's like, okay, have one more. All right. Pay attention to red flags. I'll take it. So we have express your love and pay attention to red flags. This also came out in Sag videos, so if you're dealing with the Sag or you have Sag placements, go right ahead. We have express your love and pay attention to red flags. I feel like there's somebody who wants to express their love to you in a sense of like the gratitude, the appreciation, whatever. There's some red flags with this person. Some of you guys, these people are very deceptive, who want to display their love for you in a sense of like, oh, I care about you, blah blah blah, and I want you in my life. But these people are harboring nothing but red flags. But I feel like we've already, with this Ace of Swords, saw the truth. We're seeing the red flags. We are seeing the red flags. We already saw the truth. About these people and what their intentions are, and now we just need to let these people know our truths and continue to live in our truths. And I'm also getting the vibe that the reason why this person cannot see your truth because you haven't lived in it. I feel like that's probably why they refuse to remove themselves out of your life, because you haven't lived in your truth, so they don't believe the things that actually come out of your mouth when you speak it, because you have not lived in that truth. You want this person out of your life, but you have not lived in a way that you wanted to live without them. Really standing your ground while you're doing it. Now for me, I'm not gonna lie, I used to do it in a very coward way, where I used to just block their number or cut them off or ignore their text messages and shit like that. But I'm realizing now that I really have to like live in the truth. I don't want you. I don't want to deal with you. Stop fucking texting me. Don't call my phone. Don't text me. Don't even think about me. Leo, get some rest. Because like for me, I wasn't this tired until I did your reading. And it's so funny because as soon as I did your reading, I started to get really, really tired. And the fact that this Nine of Swords is your last card out, you're not getting enough sleep. What that mean? You deal with them how you need to deal with them. I'm not saying cuss them out and shit like that, but like you live in your truths. You think I still live with my mom, and you think that I'm going to not live in my truths? This is who I am. May not agree with it, but this is who I am. We'll get into it sometimes because it's who I am, but I'm standing firm about who I am. I'm not being disrespectful about it, but I'm being firm about it. Anyway. But you guys aren't getting enough sleep because honestly, I was really energized when I first did your reading, and now I'm kind of getting dazed and glary and tired out of nowhere. You guys, the situation has been stressing you guys out quite a bit, putting your brain to work quite a bit. Because it's up in the air. Things could shift and change at any moment. Now for me, this situation just makes me tired because I'm like, I almost want to cry because I'm like, it's like I'm being plagued with it, you know. It just follows me year after year after year, and it's like, yo, leave me alone, bruh. It's like part of me is my fault because I enabled this shit a little bit, like low key. But still. But Leo, you guys know where to find me. If you need to get a reading done and we can figure all this stuff out. You guys know where to find me. I'm sorry, I just heard something and it was like really weird. At first it sounded like it was coming from behind me, and then it sounded like it was coming from in front of me. So that was weird. But anyway, Leo, if you ever need a personal reading, then you guys know where to find me. If you need me to really dig on your personal situation, trust me, I can dig. You guys know where to find me. I need you guys to take it easy. Like, I don't even know if I have the energy to do Pisces reading today. Because I said I was going to do Pisces, but I don't even think I have the energy. Because, Leo, I'm not going to lie, you guys sucked the rest of the energy that I did have left. We'll see. I'm tired of it too, but obviously there's some things that I need to learn yet still about myself. So, just kind of have to go with it. Because trust me, I already know what you guys are feeling before I even come into this reading. You guys know I already know. I told you guys I've been dealing with this situation 8.5 years. I'm actually not a Leo. I don't have any strong predominant Leo placements. I only have Leo in my 9th house. My Chiron is in Leo. That's about it. I just pick up on the energies, you know. I don't even think I have the energy to do freaking Pisces. But like I said, you guys, all my information will be in my description bar below. My tarot classes will also be still available. Personal rings, email me. You guys can add me on my social medias. But I love you guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys in the month of October.